consciousness. Cannabis. Bloodshot.
I'm just consciousness walking, a meat suit rocking, free floating droplet, and seeing through the nonsense and evolve beyond it. If my rhymes help ease suffering, awesome. Seen buffer than blossom. Other MCs don't inspire me nada. They plastic rap, I got Midas in Prada. Golden era nostalgia, throwing hammers at Bowser. Give me my damn flowers while I can still sniff them. Now, yeah, right now, go get them. Leave them where I hit them, ain't no freezing my momentum.
When I snap my fingers, your consciousness gon' be front and center. Everything you gon' remember forever. Bloodshot consciousness, underground sponsorship. That's the only way out of this. What do it mean to be conscious? To me, it means doing what needs to be done, like in a voluntary organ. A healthy body, roughly more than 50% water. Warriors go 100% harder when cornered. We break that heavy hardware out on them without warning. Rhyme is a weapon, your mind is the armor. My thoughts produce enough heat to melt steel. Pour the liquid molten out of the cauldron. You hear a loud hissing sound as I pour it into a precise shape molded. Wipe the backsplash off my goggles, then wait for a moment. Then notice it's one of a kind. I pick it up and hold it and wonder why I sold it. A courier delivers the order to your door in the morning. The one and only Shango, chosen the son of Black Odin. Standing in the booth, sitting at the board with the track loaded. Completely conscious of everything spoken, quoted, or noted, but through a slightly more exotic process. Physically, I start morphing if I'm absorbing too many endorphins. Bloodshot, let me explain the importance. Microphone fiend, spike protein, eyes go bright green. Gamma beams turn the oceans to steam. True core protrude out of my forearms like Wolverine. Pain so extreme, I scream, my nose bleeds. Cyborgs must fulfill their needs without greed. Cyborgs are more conscious than most human beings indeed. If you can hear me stay frosty as we proceed, and you don't have to believe, just breathe and you will see.
I ain't gon' bitch cause I ain't made it rich yet. I ain't gon' quit cause I ain't got my fix yet. I ain't gon' slip, not gon' stumble, not gon' trip yet. I've been in the mix since summer 96. When you see my chicks, yeah, you wonder how I get there. Got a couple kids, so I ain't never kicked back. Just a
Good afternoon, everybody. How's it going today? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great. Hope my mic's working. It is. Hope I'm orange. I am. Good. Playing Death Stranding 2. The second one. The sequel to the first, in case you didn't know. I haven't played it much. I played like 6 hours, and I'm 5% in. So it's early days. Early days. Just gonna continue. Your save data was created from a previous version of the application. Newly created save data will be in a different format, which cannot be loaded. What?
Good morning to you.
Sam, if you need to, you can get your bearings by taking a look at your corpus. It's all right there on your ring terminal.
I'll do that. We'll start with reading, I suppose. Thanks for fetching my cargo. Thanks, Sam. You really helped me out. Folks here should be able to walk around a little more easily now, inside the facility at least. Don't hesitate to rethink your route. Looks like the timefall's been pretty relentless. You okay, Sam? Heavy rain sometimes causes the rivers over there to rise. Don't force yourself to cross them if they're too deep. Instead, take a look at your map and see if you can find another route. Great tip. Orberto says, we're online. Did I already read this one? I even liked it. That's old. Go to the corpus. Bringing the research lab online. Sam and Lou have been living... Wait, I know I read. That's old. Cover all chiral density gauges stolen by bandits. Your next destination is the C1 South Distribution Center. The facility has been working in conjunction with the former Geophysics Research Lab to develop new anti-BT measures. Frequent spikes in chiral density have been detected near the facility, and there appears to be an elevated risk of BTs in the area. To help them accurately predict BT movements, the distribution center had requested the delivery of some chiral density gauges from Ciudad Nudo del Norte. Unfortunately, the porter who undertook the delivery was attacked by bandits en route. The chiral density gauges were stolen. Without them, the C1 South Distribution Center will be vulnerable to BTs, and local deliveries will remain both difficult and dangerous. The gauges were split across multiple cargo containers. All of them must be recovered. A PCC Level 1 will be issued to you when you accept this order. Use it to construct a watchtower so that you can observe the bandits' movements before choosing how to recover the cargo. Recover all of the chiral density gauges and deliver them to C1 South Distribution Center. That's our main objective. Madra. This is the lady we've been delivering to. A woman who had the good fortune of finding herself in Villa Libre. She used to be a bandit, though insists she had no choice but to do whatever was needed to survive in a lawless world. She writes, I didn't have the luxury of being able to consider the future. I could only think about surviving in the here and now. But that all changed when I became pregnant. The other bandits saw me as nothing more than a burden, and I was cast out, eventually ending up in Villa Libre, a settlement inhabited exclusively by elderly people. My new companion's wisdom and experience became the raw materials from which I could build our future. They taught me that today is connected to the past and forms a bridge to the future, and so I resolved problem. Appreciate it. I love you too. They taught me that today is connected to the past and forms a bridge to the future, and so I resolved to live for the sake of my child. But my baby still has not been born despite reaching term. Will our tomorrow ever come? Chiral creatures. Chiral creatures known as CCs began to appear following the Death Stranding. Often emerging from tar, they exhibit herd-like behavior and have been known to attack in groups when approached. Avoiding these creatures is likely the best course of action. They have been known to explode on contact, emitting a corrosive tar. This substance damages boots, cargo, and batteries, and may even pose a threat to human life. If contact is unavoidable, then firearms, even those not loaded with anti-BT ammunition, are known to be effective. Chiral creatures are known to have a degree of resistance to electrical attacks. Chiral creatures have not yet been observed within the UCA, though ongoing research efforts have not been able to determine why. Libre? It's a settlement. Yeah, they're gross. How you doing, Kit Nooney? Villa Libre is a settlement in which several preppers have gathered for safety. People first came together in Villa Libre immediately after the Death Stranding. They helped each other to survive, and the powerful bonds they formed saw them through their toughest times, but they found it hard to have children, and those who were born often died young. In time, the inhabitants of Villa Libre grew older, until eventually only the elderly remained. Mysterious creatures dwell in the area surrounding Villa Libre, warding off bandits, but making it difficult for the inhabitants to leave. As a result, they have lost almost all contact with the outside world. They are training. I know what it is. I feel like I shouldn't have to read all this, but we're going to read it. What all more do you have to do still? A system designed to provide porters with an environment to practice the essential skills associated with their profession, including combat, which has become an occupational necessity in recent times. VR training can be accessed via any facility with a private room. Each private room is connected to an armory, which provides an entry to the VR training area via the use of specialized goggles. Googles? It says Googles! Oh my god, come on, Hideo. Pasta salads. You can do it, Kit Nooney. You're almost there. Once inside, porters can make use of the firing range to hone their skills with various weapons and also practice important techniques like using buildings to cover. There are also a number of score attack style drills allowing porters to track their performance and improve over time. A visit to the firing range is recommended whenever you acquire a new weapon so that you can see for yourself what it is capable of. Regular training will also allow Sam to develop physically, though it is worth noting that it is no match for the experience gained while completing actual orders. What about mule post boxes? They're common post boxes. Unlike those built by Sam, these post boxes have no connection to the chiral network, meaning they can be built outside of it. They function as simple storage containers that can be freely used by anyone. Try storing your cargo inside a mule post box to protect it from enemy attack. Some post boxes are also fitted with a hologram generator that will disguise them as rocks for further protection. These post boxes are named after the mules, a group of delivery-dependent exporters of the UCA who would use them to store their stolen cargo. Watchtower. It's a tower. It watches. Next question. A structure used to observe and gather data from a wide area. It can be built anywhere within the chiral network using a PCC. Enemies detected by a watchtower can be marked, allowing you to get an idea of their location and number. Watchtowers can also detect nearby cargo and cryptobiotes and produce a heat map showing where other porters have been found by the enemy. It's kind of cool. Watchtowers can be operated remotely from distances of up to 200 miles. It's meters. I've been saying miles the whole time, and I will continue to say miles, but it's meters. Via the Ring Terminal's map screen. Upgrade watchtowers are more resistant to timefall and natural disasters. Upgraded watchtowers are more resistant to timefall and natural disasters. Post box. It's a structure used to store and share cargo with other porters. Post boxes can be built anywhere within the chiral network using a PCC. A post box's private locker will safely store cargo and equipment and protect them from timefall. Its shared locker can be used to share cargo and materials with other porters. Post boxes can also be used to entrust lost cargo to other porters by selecting Entrust Cargo. Unwanted items can be recycled at a post box with the materials produced used for fabrication. You can also hide in post boxes to avoid being detected by the enemy. Upgraded post boxes boast greater capacity and are more resistant to timefall and natural disaster. Remote medical unit. For the elderly residents of Villa Libre, nothing is more important than healthcare. Until now, they've been Wait, that was the end of a sentence. Until now, they've scraped by on a stockpile of medicine and makeshift equipment. But supplies are running low, and many fear they won't last much longer without proper medical treatment. By connecting Villa Libre to the chiral network and providing them with a remote medical unit, the local residents can receive top-quality care and diagnostic services. For those in Villa Libre, it's not just medical care, it's hope for a brighter tomorrow. Chiral density gauges. Living in the post-stranding world means dealing with a variety of threats, timefall, natural disasters, and BTs that may cause void-outs. Whenever a BT appears, it is accompanied by a spike in chiral network. Whenever a BT appears, it is accompanied by a spike in chiral density. Using technology left behind by the first Bridges expedition, a device has been developed in Ciudad Nudo del Norte that monitors these changes in chiral density levels. Unfortunately, it has been stolen by bandits who roam around the ruined wasteland outside the cities and are rightfully fearful of BTs. Nailed it. Custom electric rod. A melee weapon that emits a high voltage electric current capable of rendering human targets unconscious. The rod is telescopic, giving it an excellent reach. Holding it at the ready also enables you to block incoming melee attacks. The rod can be thrown to release a high voltage electric shock on impact. Bear in mind, however, that rods cannot be reused once thrown. That's good to know. This improved version of the electrical rod used by armed groups is now available for fabrication. These rods were originally developed as telescopic walking sticks for porters to lean on while making deliveries before being remodeled for self-defense. They soon fell into the hands of various armed groups, becoming the weapon of choice for many within their ranks. This is the high voltage version. Is it the same shit? Sadly, no. A reinforced melee weapon that carries a high voltage electric current capable of rendering human targets unconscious. An upgraded version of the custom electric rod, this rod will inflict much greater damage on enemies. The rod has excellent reach due to its telescopic design and can also be used to block enemy attacks when held at the ready. The rod can also be thrown to release a high voltage electric shock on impact, making it a useful weapon at any range. After the original version of the electric rod became widely adopted by armed groups, this reinforced model was developed in an attempt to gain a tactical edge. Unfortunately, any advantage gained by their advent was short-lived, as these superior rods suffered the same fate as the previous model, quickly falling into the hands of the very hostiles they were designed to defend against. Twin rod. Learning about the rods today. A double-bladed rod that carries a high-voltage electric current capable of rendering human targets unconscious. It can be used to perform flurries of powerful strikes. Like other rod types, this model can be thrown at distant targets, and when held at the ready is able to be used defensively to block incoming melee attacks. This variant of the electric rod was developed after porters called for a more powerful weapon. The level of expertise it requires, however, means that very few porters have mastered it, and it is rarely used by hostile groups. The twin rod represents the pinnacle of electric rod development, at least for the time being, and the fierce competition to develop the next trailblazer in rod technology has quieted down for now. Thank God for that. Machine pistol. A compact, rapid-fire handgun that's easy to handle. It can be carried in a holster and is loaded with MP bullets effective against all targets. Its low weight and manageable size has made it a popular firearm among many porters who carry it in case of emergencies. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? No! PCC. A device used to build a range of structures within the chiral network. Every structure will consume a portion of your chiral bandwidth. Higher level PCCs can build a greater range of structures. Preppers. The Death Stranding has led to the downfall of nations and the destruction of communities large and small. Most people have therefore sought the protection offered by cities, but some prefer to survive on their own or in small groups. Many of them live in underground shelters and are known as preppers. Some people chose this lifestyle willingly, while others were forced to flee to shelters for safety. By now, there are quite a few people who were born in these shelters and know no other way of living. Preppers have managed to survive on their own. Preppers have managed to survive on their own wits in the desolate world left behind by the Death Stranding, and many of them tend to distrust countries and other institutions as a result. Aid requests. If a local resident needs help, they may issue an aid request. Unlike orders, aid requests do not need to be accepted or reported as complete. Aid requests vary greatly and could ask you to make a delivery, recover cargo from a dangerous area, build infrastructure, or eliminate armed hostiles. Every aid request will be marked by a sign. It's worth checking them out. If you complete an aid request, someone is sure to be very grateful. Rising water levels. Caused by heavy timefall, floods are a regular occurrence in the post-Stranding world. Blocking delivery routes and making vehicles unusable, they present a serious problem for porters. If floods are expected, try taking the following steps. Select a route that avoids the affected area. Traverse the affected area quickly before the water begins to rise. Use ladders and PCCs to create a route that safely navigates the rising water. Take a break and wait for the water to subside. BT areas. Areas where BTs are known to appear. These areas have a strong connection to the beach, so chiral density is high and timefall is very common. Certain doom sufferers are able to detect the presence of BTs, but ordinary humans will need to equip a BB pod in order to sense them. Even if you are aware of nearby BTs, approaching them without due care and attention risks you coming into contact, triggering a void out. Taking a detour around a BT area is always advisable. Cairns. Located where Sam and other porters have taken a rest and marked with a hologram of a cairn. Cairn? I don't really. That's embarrassing. You will recover more quickly if you rest near a cairn. And the cairn itself will grow bigger as more people rest in its vicinity. With the help of your fellow porters, cairns that start out as tiny heaps of pebbles can grow into mighty landmarks. Cairn? I have to look that up. How's that pronounced? Timefall. Want to see you bite the cupcake. Okay. Okay. I can do that. You don't want to see me read all this Death Stranding lore? Very good. Delicious. Great job. Boy, did I read this? I think I was going down to Timefall. Is it dry? No, it's not. It's delicious. And moist, per se. Timefall is a type of rain that started falling after the Death Stranding. It has an aging, weathering effect on anything it touches, living things and inanimate objects alike. Once Timefall has made contact with an object, however, it turns into ordinary water. Timefall is accompanied by the appearance of an inverted rainbow and is often seen in BT areas. Black strands have also been observed rising into the sky during periods of timefall, and the phenomenon causes spikes in chiral density and anomalies in electromagnetic fields. Timefall therefore has an effect on electrical weapons and has been known to cause blackouts. Within the UCA, timefall is used to deliberately accelerate the passage of time. For example, in order to grow crops more quickly, a practice known as timefall farming. I have no idea. It's a good question. Stability syndrome. Phenomenon in which fetuses stop growing at 7 months. No still baby. Wait, it's still baby. It's not stability. Fucking idiot. Still baby syndrome. A phenomenon in which fetuses stop growing at 7 months. No still baby removed by cesarean section has survived the procedure, and there is currently no treatment for the syndrome. Still baby syndrome has been observed across the world following the Death Stranding. It does not affect all babies, but it is the primary cause of plummeting birth rates worldwide. One theory suggests that still baby syndrome is caused by an imbalance in the beach, and that expanding the chiral network will counteract it. That's it. That's it! That's everything. Thank God. Someone traveled on my trodden path. We're here. Need to build a watchtower. How hard could that be? Do you have orders or anything? Nay. Do I have boots? I check. Takes me a second to relearn the game. Cargo. Show it to me. Need to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Probably make a couple more. Boots am I? These are the ones I'm wearing? Or they're on my clip? These are the ones I'm wearing. They suck! I think just having one pair should be fun. Let me recycle those container sprays. Oh no. Oh no! Please recycle them. No! I have a climbing anchor. Probably put those in my locker. Something. Want to store it. Thank you. Do it. Okay. Not so bad. I do have an egg. And a ladder. Good to go. Wonder if my truck's charged. Nope. Sure didn't. No, I just started. The fuck are you talking about?
Can anybody hear me? I can hear you.
Oh, you can't.
Hydration recommended. Please take measures to withstand the heat.
Not that hot.
I will always support
Hello! Hello! Hello!
I am not scanning at all. Oh man, what an idiot. Scan, I'm probably missing all sorts of stuff. Doubt not really. Shit.
Worn path.
beryllium in there, but I don't want to go get eaten.
Come on, what you got?
Come on, Sam!
It is.
Is it up that way? Check my ring. Kinda.
You should have more faith in yourself.
Have faith, Sam. Fine.
Keep it up, Sam.
Did you ever quit? Why does it feel like I'm walking up the side of a fucking sheer cliff? Whoa, whoa.
Whoa. Look at the skin on my teeth. So far, so good.
We're doing it. Anything in there? What if I just went around dismantling everybody's structures? Assuming it would only affect my game, like it would remain in other people's games.
This looks like the way to go.
Yeah, this looks like the place where I put a watchtower accidentally last time.
My name's Sam. So I get in here.
This one's for you.
This one's for you. Watch me do it. Thank you. Coming up on the watchtower area. Oh my god! I'm slow, Sam. Stupid. That's nice. That's a nice. Not gonna like it.
Oh, God.
Alright, just get your balance back. Okay. I don't know if there are bad guys like right by this thing or if it's still a ways off. Just being careful.
Looks like a path.
Here's a path.
Looking good.
Is that a guy right there? It is. What? Oh, okay. Thought they like alerted on me.
Thank you kindly.
Holy schmoly.
Be there in no time.
There's a guy in there. I'm gonna go down and try to take that guy out, and then I'll work my way to the other. Foolproof plan.
It's not
Be
so
sneaky.
bad.
Not so bad. Stay in the foliage.
Trouble nearby.
Oh, there's not. Where's the guy? Oh, I see him. I don't know if that guy up there is gonna spot me. He will not. I wonder if this will alert. I think so. I don't think so. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. If I could take, but I'm not going to right now. Ladder. Okay, let's just keep going. Oh my god. How am I gonna get over this? Go upstream. Now this is blue, which means I should be able to go across, right? Don't you fucking do it, dude. Just walk across. Don't need it. Okay, good. Hi there. No! Thought you saw it, but you didn't. Funny thing. That happens. He's gonna come and see me again.
Oh.
Hit him! Karate! Hit and run, go hide. Gonna wake that guy up and I'm gonna have to do it again. Come over here into the grass. Fuck. Oh, no. Where's he taking him? Jesus Christ, there's a guy right there. What?
All designated cargo successfully recovered. Proceed to delivery destination for processing.
Okay. They want me to go that way. No, who's seeing me? What? I can never tell. Sounds like I'm being spotted. Not taking any of it. Come on. Get up there. Boots are about to break. Oh my. Still so far away. Enemy vehicles have limited functionality. Vehicles stolen from enemies have a reduced battery capacity, so be careful not to run out of juice. I'm not in a vehicle right now. I wish I was, but I'm not. Thanks for the tip. Game. It's even right. Shit. I think I'm supposed to go down this way and come around. Careful, careful! I'm gonna face plant. Okay, stop. Survey. The surveillance. Shit, that thing's huge. Cue the music. There it is, right there. Jeez. Oh, jeez, this is gonna be bad. I'll just go down nice and slow, no problem. Is that the South Distribution Center? Do I have to take that all the way back? What's that? Okay, what's this one? C1. This is C1. Okay, but it's C1 South. Wonder if I could have just gone straight to it. Oh shit! Let me rearrange this. I know we're not going far, but it's way top heavy.
Everything you ever want is here. Giving up, another one too dear.
Footwear ruined. Face on foot. I have a feeling there might be a cutscene here when we get to this place because they're playing music. So I'm going to take a quick break because I really have to pee. I'll be right back. Don't freak out about it. BRB. Sorry about that. I am back. Let's take her home. Don't worry, you got this.
Lingering and laying in the cold.
43. Benjamin Rivera.
Sam, ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
I'm shooting them.
Delivery.
It's Independence Day. I gotta shoot my guns
Process
off.
your orders and requests.
Sure these are all nice and good. I think they are.
Decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Woohoo! There were only 2. Just making sure. I thought for some reason there were 4. Look at that!
Hola, you're Sam, right?
On the
I assume
flesh.
you're here to drop off that stolen cargo of ours? With those chiral density gauges in our possession, we'll be able to determine where BTs are likely to appear in the future. So, let's get a look at those containers and see if we're good to go.
S-rank.
Keep going. You sure know how to take care of your cargo.
I try. I try for you, sir. Mr. Benjamin.
Picked this up while you were out and about, huh? Thanks. We really needed it.
You're welcome.
I just have to say that you're an absolutely incredible porter.
Facts.
Looks like our chiral density gauges are just about good to go. So, let's see what that Cupid of yours can do.
Do it. Okie, new strand. Mr. Benjamin Rivera. Like there's one off to our east. Chiral network coverage has expanded, granting access to blood grenades, a grenade that expels a cloud of blood on impact, damaging BTs. The blood cloud lingers in the air, causing continuous damage and obscuring enemy vision. Can be stored in a grenade pouch. Timefall shelter, a safe place to rest during periods of timefall. Container repair spray will be deployed when you approach the shelter, repairing your cargo and containers. Pretty cool. Did it do that in the first game? I don't know. Timefall shelters are also fitted with deterrents to drive away BTs. Your canteen will be refilled whenever you enter one. Dang. I feel like that's better than the first game. Adept handler.
It's high time we got on the chiral network. Our BT research should go a hell of a lot faster now. We just shared some data with you that'll let you fabricate blood grenades, a kind of anti-BT weapon, and build timefall shelters too. I think you'll find both very useful. The chiral density gauges you brought us have been safely integrated into our systems. We can resume all distribution center operations and get back to business as usual. A lot of lives are gonna be saved thanks to you.
BT research keeping you busy, huh?
This whole area is a chiralium-rich environment, so there's a much higher risk of BTs showing up. We've been coordinating with the research lab nearby, sharing data, etc. All to help develop BT avoidance and elimination solutions. One of the largest void outs ever recorded happened down south, don't forget, giving rise to a massive tar belt. So massive that it completely cut us off from the land beyond. We can't afford to let that kind of tragedy repeat itself here. But between the cargo you've delivered to us and our new connection to the chiral network, I think we got a shot. We're gonna make it through this.
What's a blood grenade?
It's one of the
I already
fruits
read,
of
I
our
know
joint
what it
effort
is.
with the lab to develop anti-BT tech. Up until now, our primary weapons against these entities have been created with the blood of doom sufferers.
That's me.
And so, production is wholly reliant upon regular donations from rare individuals like yourself. Securing a stable supply has been difficult. But you'd know all about that, given your experiences with the UCA. But this weapon utilizes synthetic blood with all the same anti-BT properties. Derived from samples taken from doom sufferers, it can be produced at scale to meet demand. And despite its artificial nature, it's actually proven to be more potent than the genuine article. So you can think of our new weapon as a more full-blooded version of the hematic grenade it replaces. In any case, we won't need to ask you for your blood ever again, so rest
Thank
easy.
God.
If you want to test it out, we have some training facilities here at the distribution center. Feel free to access the delivery terminal and give them a try.
I'd rather wait and try them. I'm not big into training. Have timefall shelters changed in any way?
So, you probably think timefall shelters are only good for getting out of the rain, right? Wrong. Our timefall shelters are different, you see.
No way.
After extensive research and development, we were able to outfit them with a system that disperses a BT repellent fluid.
Oh yeah.
So if you've got one on your tail and it's about to grab you, these shelters are the perfect way out. Only downside is that the repellent has a limited supply, so make sure you don't run low. It has other perks too. The shelter can purify timefall and convert it into drinkable water, allowing you to top up your canteen on the go. We've posted an aid request so you can fabricate a shelter to see how it works. Researchers at other facilities are also in the process of looking into how various structures might be improved. As you expand chiral network coverage, we'll be able to share information and coordinate our efforts more effectively. And I'm sure we will all make even faster progress as a result. So keep on doing what you do and linking up places for us.
I shall try. What's next?
By the way, you're planning to visit the research lab, yeah? You'll have to pass through some dangerous territory then. We'll do a quick survey of the chiral density, so you might not want to leave right away. And let's not forget that you just tackled one of our toughest orders on record. Tell you what, we got a nice private room here that you can use to catch your breath. We'll get started on prepping the cargo for your next run in the meantime.
Sounds like a plan. Something's gonna happen. Freaker shit. I knew it.
Gate quake detected. Please seek shelter immediately.
Being radiated.
Sam, are you okay?
Yeah.
Fine. You guys?
The facility's intact, but the research lab might have taken a hit. The local chiralium levels appear to be rising. Better hurry over there, Sam. Head to the delivery terminal upstairs and check their order.
Look at all this stuff, though, I can read first. Let's read. Benjamin Rivera. Before he started working at the distribution center, Benjamin was involved in medical anthropological fieldwork where he observed and treated the symptoms of a number of different patients. He was interested in how the changes brought about the Death Stranding and by the Death Stranding were affecting people's bodies and minds. The knowledge Benjamin gleaned from his fieldwork proved useful when the first Bridges expedition arrived in Mexico. Ever since the UCA was fully connected to the chiral network a year ago, the environment has been unstable. There have been earthquakes, sudden floods, and spikes in chiral density. Fear of BTs is also putting people on edge, straining them further. Benjamin believes that it is necessary to expand the chiral network and develop new technologies to put people's minds at ease. Benjamin's medical background has also allowed him to contribute to the development of blood grenades. The grenades can now be mass-produced by synthesizing the blood of doom sufferers. C1 South Distribution Center. This distribution center was set up with the aim of delivering resources and other cargo to Ciudad Nudo del Norte and surrounding prepper outposts. It is not intended to be a place for civilians to live. It comprises facilities for its delivery and support staff as well as infrastructure for cargo management. Timefall Shelter, which we've been told, I read about it, we were told about it, now we're going to read about it again. A structure that provides protection from timefall. It can be built anywhere within the chiral network using a PCC. You can rest in a shelter during periods of timefall. Container repair spray will be applied to your cargo when you approach a timefall shelter, repairing your cargo containers and restoring their durability. Your canteen will also be refilled from the shelter's water tank. Timefall shelters are fitted with BT deterrents that will temporarily immobilize any BT that gets too close. The deterrent requires a cooldown period between each use. Upgraded timefall shelters are more resistant to timefall and natural disasters. Blood grenade. Hand-thrown explosives developed for use against BTs. Their contents have the same potent effect as Sam's blood. The grenades will explode on impact to release a cloud of vapor that hangs in the air, damaging any BTs caught within it. Since Doom's blood can now be artificially synthesized, blood grenades can be mass-produced using chiral printing. They have not, however, enabled ordinary porters to easily dispatch BTs, as there remains no way of accurately identifying a BT's position. That it? That's it. Let me check. SSSSSSS. You okay, Sam? Asks Fragile. We just had a gate quake over here. Is everything okay where you are? A bit more shaking than usual, but no harm done. Lou's playing happily like it never happened. You're close to the lab now, right? Keep at it, Sam. Gonna. We'll take a shower. Oh, I can change this one too. I think it's fine the way. To get some things I can put on it. Look like. Wash it. Weather, rain, and more rain. Nice. I'm gonna try those blood grenades just because I feel like they're gonna have us use them soon. Probably work like they did in the first one. Yep. They pretty much work the same. Okay. I don't have any BT people I can use it on yet because I haven't fought any, I guess. Except for he's fought a million. Not in this game. Whoops.
Departing facility.
Sam, we've got a situation. The delivery for the research lab is ready for transport, but the chiral density is higher than anticipated. This may be due to the gatequake just now, but we've identified a new BT area in the vicinity of the
Frick.
lab. However, we have no BB pods on hand. I know you've got dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna struggle to determine exactly where the BTs are.
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point. Steer me in the right direction. I can take care of the rest.
Oh yeah? That's awesome. By the way, we finished a preliminary assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the research lab. And we've prepared some weapons that should be effective against them. You're a pro. I know you can handle this.
What kind are they?
According to our initial survey, you can expect to encounter gazers in the field. If you make contact with a gazer, then another type of BT, a hunter will emerge from the tar and try to capture you. If they succeed in this, you'll come face to face with a massive BT known as a catcher. Now, you don't want to ever let a catcher consume you. It'll trigger a void out, obliterating the surrounding area and everyone in it. And when the dust settles, there'll only be a giant crater. So make sure to escape the catcher before that happens. Or use the weapons at your disposal to eliminate it.
What weapons do you have?
We've issued you a number of blood grenades.
Thank you.
They use an active agent based on compounds derived from the blood and bodily fluids of Doom sufferers, making them highly effective against BTs. You can practice using them in VR training.
Already did.
If you'd like to try them out, just access the delivery terminal to get started. Your other weapons won't do any damage to BTs. Shoot them all you like. They won't die. Make sure you're well prepared.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead and pick up your next main order. I'll brief you on the details while you check your map.
Is this one grenade or is it one pack of grenades? Not gonna do any of them. He said he's gonna give me some. Eat the BTs near the former geophysics research lab and deliver the prototype MP bullets. Prototype MP bullets developed at the C1 South Distribution Center will be tested at the former geophysics research lab. There are BTs in the ruins near the lab, however, making delivery risky. Eliminate the BTs in the ruins and deliver the prototype. Can do.
All right,
Maybe.
Sam. You good to go? The new BT area we've identified is located in these ruins. If we don't do anything about it, eventually someone's gonna trigger a void out. So to prevent that, we need to neutralize all the BTs in this area. There's no shortage of collapsed buildings and hiding spots there, and the timefall isn't letting up anytime soon either. Since you'll also have cargo for the research lab with you, take care not to let it get damaged by the timefall or in any fights with BTs. An aid request for a timefall shelter was registered in that vicinity. If you build one near that spot, you can use it to escape any BTs that may be pursuing you.
A good plan.
And if you stash your backpack in a timefall shelter, you can rest easy knowing your cargo's safe from the rain and devote your full attention to dealing with any threats. So if you got room to carry a little extra, consider requisitioning a PCC and taking it along with you so you can fabricate a shelter for added peace of mind. You're the only one we can count on. Don't let us down.
Try. Confirm it. Up this way. Warning, cliff. And go this way. Up the valley and straight over. So hard about that. What? Did I already do this?
Order accepted. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Please take measures to withstand the heat.
Made a PCC. Where's my PCC? frick's sake. Alright, let's scrap my boots. Make new boots. Make a PCC. Now we should be good.
Hydration recommended.
I'm Sam!
No way.
Take care of yourself, Sam. Safety first. Please give it your all.
You come back safe and sound.
Well, it's already shitty out. I'm doing this in the middle of the night.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Try so hard. Why do I not scan anymore? It's not into scanning. To do it. Should have done it in there where I wasn't getting time fall. God damn it, that thing's huge. Crypto, I meant to eat some crypto biotes. I forgot. Oh, it's sandal wheat. And where? On your feet. Caveman. Don't give me the freaker music. Potential gatequake.
Gatequake detected. Intensity. G-scale. 6.
That ain't nothing. Don't get hit by friggin' rocks. Oh my! There's one right there. Need to check my map. I don't get hit by a rock while I check my map. Doing good. We're going the right way. Cuddly toy duck. But that's gonna be right under a BT. Hold up. We're still a ways out from Timefall. That's where they want it? Go low now. Don't. I can hear like footsteps happening. I don't want them. What? No, that's not. I think it's because I'm anxious, and that's why I can't figure it out. Can't figure it out! We're gonna build it. Then press X. That jumps. Aim it. Don't want... Wait, that was right, wasn't it? I have to dismantle this. nothing here. Why can't I do it? Put it over here. Can't put it here. This count? Pretty effing close. Not gonna count. I'm gonna be so mad. Look, it's right by it. It overlaps. The circle overlaps. That's the Venn diagram for success.
Construction process now complete.
I don't know if it counted. Trying to get in here. Defeat the BT things. Probably have my grenades equipped. That I can accidentally throw them. Waste them. I still do the thing where I can clip them. Or do I need a tool? Might need a tool. What was the ones I was supposed to kill? Booyah! I don't know what that just said. hell of a throw. Didn't kill that one? Imagine if I could hit this guy. How great that would be. There we go. Finally. Are you still alive? Come on, that missed. Got all of them. Good. Straight. Punching. Okay, so where were we even trying to go? We kind of did this, but not really. Man, we have to go all the way over there? Frick! Get that. To go get that. That one's huge. Here, I'll just get the medium one.
I will become night. Everything's done for a while, and I will be silent in the fire and the night.
All this stuff.
We will be
2 XLs, small. be able to get one of the XLs. I don't know. Maybe I'll just get the medium and the small and head that way.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Alright, now. The hell are we going? Up there. I think. Go up this steep ass mountain with all this shit on my back. Sun has risen. That away. Gorgeous game. Okay.
Oh, might not work. Or if it'd be smarter to go up this way. Probably less steep. Forget that. We're going up this way.
Come on. What you got? Let's do this.
Dance. Have to remember to spray everything before we talk. Pretty grimy.
Get it done.
Get her done. We did it.
Good morning to you. ID confirmed. Welcome.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
I'm gonna go in there and shoot everything. Can't help it.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Here's your stuff. All pristine. Yep.
Long time no see, Sam. Though, having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this.
No, I don't.
Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders? No notable damage that I can see. Good thing we gave this order to you. Huh. Picked up some lost cargo, I see.
A lot
Should
of
be
it.
a nice surprise for someone. We never doubted you'd show. Reliable as ever. A man you can count on. We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid. Once you do, you'll have fulfilled your objective of bringing the entirety of Mexico onto the chiral network.
Oh my god. Looks like I missed a lot. It doesn't look like the entirety at all. Look at all those red spots. Former Geophysics Research Lab Alex Weatherstone. Chiral network coverage has expanded, granting access to the following. Anti-BT effect. MP bullets are now effective against BT.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Adept mover.
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember who I am?
You're the guy from the
name's
place.
Alex. I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA.
That's what I was gonna say.
I was a Bridges employee, reporting directly to Deadman. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance, and here I am. And now, you're here too. You actually couldn't have come at a better time. Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting significantly higher ranges than before.
Yeah, but then I killed
This
all those
kind of spike
BTs.
is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance. I've shared with you some MP bullets that should be very effective against BTs. Because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're gonna need you to put it down.
What are you studying right now?
Chiral density levels in this region have been fluctuating wildly. We've been seeing a lot of gatequakes and seismic activity as well. It's almost certainly related to recent shifts in the tar currents. Our analysis of these anomalies has led us to believe that the arrival of a giant BT is all but imminent. What the data doesn't tell us is exactly where it might appear. Our chiral monitoring equipment just wasn't precise enough to zero in. Now that you've connected us to the network, though, we should be able to make more accurate predictions. We seriously owe you.
What kind of weapons you got?
Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a shipment of MP bullets that have anti-BT properties. This ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few on hand. Before you head back out, review your options and requisition any weapons you think you might need. We've set aside a ton of extra materials just for this purpose.
What should I do after this?
It's hard to know when this giant BT is going to appear. So for now, you should rest up in your private room and prepare for a potential fight. That's both mine and Deadman's recommendation. We'll keep you posted, Sam.
Guess I will do that. Because you said to. I don't get a choice. Have a scary dream. Dead man. I can tell.
It's been too long, Sam.
Just by his chuckle.
You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget. Oh, which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes.
Why is there a dead guy right there?
And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and placates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean.
But that didn't work either, did it?
Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too.
Knew it.
The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America.
Oh.
And that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, a kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds.
Where are they coming from?
But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples it collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the Death Stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the Plate Gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
What the?
Gatequake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside. We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
Did Deadman send the BT? Whoa. There's a massive BT out there, and fucking Sam's just taking his sweet old time, having a little snack. Might as well take a shower. I'm sure the BT will wait. Maybe it'll just leave. Right now that we're all clean, we can go run through tar.
Manifestation imminent. Access the delivery terminal to make preparations for combat.
Gonna. I don't know if... Do these ones have the anti-BT rounds? Or do I have to craft ammo separately? Guess not. Some of this stuff I'm probably not gonna need, like the repair spray and the climbing anchor. I don't want to put that in a box or something. What the hell? Oh my god, is it gonna be a big guy again? Or just his head? I just showered, dude! Come on! I washed my face and everything! This is some bullshit. That didn't go very well. Pretend you won. Hold on, I want to get my grenades out. Nope. What the what? No! Get up! I feel like I should be shooting him right now. Fuck out of there! Get on! No! Hold on! I don't have my grenades! Way downtown. No! Get up! about that. Dude. I'm gonna get over here and he's gonna fuck off to the other side. That's nice. Oh my! Get up! That's right in the side of your head. What the? I can't see! Give me that! I need that grenade, give it! Nice throw, fucking Joe Montana. Oh my god. Holy shit. No, don't do this again. Paddle out. Paddle some way. Can't see when you do this. No. I have them equipped. Why can't I throw them? Throw the damn thing into his fucking mouth! No! doing that. I need to remember. Use R1. What a dodge. Fuck. How fucking much can you eat, dude? They're both empty. I need that. Fuck out of there. Run, dude, run! Dive right in underneath one of them. Idiot. Give me that! Is that the assault rifle? I need it. Drama! Action! Killed him! Yeah. Or not. Maybe yes. Did good. S rank. Didn't even get a star out of it though. Just saved the world.
Your current Porter grade.
Sam, this is Alex. You did it!
Holy
We've confirmed
shit.
the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that. Head to the research lab's private room and take a break. You've earned it.
You've earned it. thinking I would go back and get those to bring back. The XL tank things or whatever. How are you getting all slow like something's about to happen?
Okay, there you go, Speed Demon.
Oh!
Nice, the trail.
Can't tell if it's inside or outside. It's inside. Fucking idiot. Yeah. Easy peasy. Just throw her up there.
This ain't bad.
Gonna get worse. Special American beer. Two XLs and two Ls. Wonder if I can even get it all.
Show them how it's done.
I'm gonna try. Whoa! Couldn't quite get it there. Will it not let me take it? I'll put it down. Fuck. Fuck. Hold on, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Don't freak out about it. BRB. Okie dokie. What? Perfect. Get rid of whatever that was that's been used. Right, here we go. One more. Yeah. Oh, this will lighten our off. I don't want to litter.
You should have more faith in yourself.
Just killed that huge BT. Why wouldn't you have faith in yourself, Samuel? Whoa! Ladders are for losers. For how much Sam can squat. A billion pounds. Hey, no problem. I just killed that BT and I brought you back all this stuff. Just a good guy. What I like to do. Wait, I get spray. What? Got one that was like empty. There. I take all this. My back breaks.
Stuff goes missing all the time, but it looks like today is our lucky day. Thanks, Sam.
What? I didn't even see the star move.
Your current Porter grade.
I gotta say, Sam, you're looking pretty beat.
Yeah, no shit.
You know you can borrow the private room whenever you want, right?
No way,
Don't kill
dude.
yourself for our sakes.
Order completed. Well done.
Thank you. It's gonna be another cutscene. Maybe Deadman's gonna finish what the fuck he was talking about. Is he gonna trap me in the shower like the first game?
As I said before, there's something I need to tell you. It's about Lou.
What?
You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be. Nothing. Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands. The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago. That is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique. No two units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database. So, where then did Lou come from?
Good question.
Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record. Which is lucky, because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Lou in peace. How is it, by the way? The two of you living as a family? Right. I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home.
Ours.
An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life. And it's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease. A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal when you leave.
Definitely not using Lou.
I wonder how big Lou will get. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you. As you know, everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach. I threw myself into my work, Sam. I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out. As a doctor, I can tell you, I don't have long left. So I've devoted my remaining time to research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the relationship between the beach and plate gates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to solve every mystery, perhaps, but enough for me to make an incredible personal discovery. That I have a beach after all. It doesn't matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other. I am not a machine, but a person with a ha and a ka and a beach to go with them.
Rats.
Lastly, I have a confession for you, along with a heartfelt apology. I told you once that I didn't have dooms.
Liar.
But that's not actually true. Not that I was lying, you understand. I just didn't know. It was only after I found my beach that I realized. Chiral allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer. I'm off to the beach, Sam. To my beach. Take care of yourself.
Sam.
Did you know about this?
No. It's news to me, too. I'm sorry that man is gone. But he would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
Missing little Lou that badly?
You know I am.
Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you too.
I didn't realize I was muted. Sorry. I'm going to call it there for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Maybe next time I'll see you will be Sunday, potentially. Have a great rest of your day. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Bye-bye.